pulse code modulation దీని గురించి తెలుసుకుందాం. అంటే నథింగ్ బట్ ఏంటంటే it is used to convert the analog message signal into digital data stream. Nothing but digital in terms of zeros and ones. అంటే అనలాగ్ వాయిస్ సిగ్నల్ని ఇది డిజిటల్ సిగ్నల్ కింద కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తుంది. కన్వర్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఈ వాయిస్ సిగ్నల్ ఏంటంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ యూస్ టు శాంపుల్ ఎట్ రెగ్యులర్ ఇంటర్వెల్స్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్. ట్రాన్స్మిట్ అనలాగ్ సిగ్నల్ని డిజిటల్ సిగ్నల్ కింద కన్వర్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఈ రెండింటి మధ్యన ఫామ్ అయ్యే ఎర్రర్ ఏంటంటే క్వాంటైజేషన్ ఎర్రర్ అంట. యాక్చువల్గా పీసీఎం ప్రాసెస్లో మనకి 4 టైప్స్ అండి. ఫిల్టరింగ్ అంటాం, అనదర్ వన్ ఈజ్ శాంప్లింగ్ అంటారు, అనదర్ వన్ ఈజ్ క్వాంటైజేషన్ అంటారు, అనదర్ వన్ ఈజ్ ఎన్కోడింగ్ అంటారు, అదే ఎన్కోడర్. ఇప్పుడు దీంట్లో శాంప్లింగ్ అని అంటాం. నథింగ్ బట్ ఏంటంటే ద యాంప్లిట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ ఈచ్ పల్స్ ఈజ్ శాంపుల్డ్ at t seconds. That is fs is equal to 1 by ts. Nothing but it is a frequency of sampling rate or sampling frequency. It depends upon 3 types. First one is ideal, next one is natural, next one is flat top. In this, an impulse of pulse sampling instant. Basic definition. Whereas in natural, a short with pulse with varying amplitude. Whereas in this, a sample and hold circuit to hold a small amplitude. Whereas quantizer means it is a phenomena to measure numerical value in a scale. It in this, the quantization levels are being sampled that is finite number of sample are being sampled. For example, it is an example for power of 2. Nothing but quantization levels can be measured by power of 2. Nothing but in terms of bits, that is 2 power 8 is equal to 256. That is 128 in positive direction, 128 bits in negative direction. The quantization intervals, number 1, the voltage will be 10 to 20 volts. For number 2, the voltage from 10 to 30 millivolts for a signal of 1 volt signal. In linear quantization, the distortions is more, so that we are increasing the number of steps of quantization levels in order to decrease its bandwidth. Okay, This is the context. Whereas in PCM we are having a standards. In PCM we are having a standards. Let us see. PCM standards are of two types. First one is European standards. Next one is American standards. In European standards, there is used to use up to 30 channels, whereas in American it is used for 24 channels. Whereas in India we are using European channels, that is 30. Both are slightly differ in detail, but their working principle is same. Okay. In bitrate or bandwidth, that is number of bits into sampling rate, that is nothing but NS into TS, that is equal to bit rate. In digital, the bandwidth is more, whereas in analog the bandwidth is less. Okay. Mainly its disadvantage is noise, crosstalk, or bandwidth. It basically advantage is integrated circuit are used in various components, or it's having a good response, and it's maintaining uniform information and constant information. Whereas it may be used in in applications is compact disc, and digital telephone lines. Okay, this is about PCM. Now I am going to discuss about the block diagram of short note and block diagram of PCM. For that we are having a block diagram. Block diagram means it may be consist of different blocks. How many blocks are there? Let us discuss. Then this modulation and demodulation process are being takes place. Modulation means merging of two signals. Demodulation means process of extracting the original signal from the modulated way. Okay. First of all, I used to tell generation, and after that demodulation also. For that I am taking a simple circuit. It's a large circuit, but you can recognize it easily. First one is analog message. Another one is sample. Another one is quantizer. Another one is encoder. Regenerative resistor. Regenerative circuit. This is output, and another is a channel input. Again we are having a regenerative circuit. Another one is decoder, reconstruction filter. Last one is output, that is destination. Okay, analog means already you know. Analog messages, nothing but analog signal is being transferred to sampler circuit. Nothing but in this the sampled, each sample is the sampling frequency is twice that of maximum signal frequency. It is in this each sample is sampled at a regular intervals of time depending on sampling theorem. The output is given to quantizer. Nothing but in this quantizer it is used to compress the bits, redend the bits, and another one is encoder. In this digitalizing the analog signal has been done in this encoder. Another one is regenerative comparator circuits. Regenerative circuits, these are being used in order to compensate the losses as well as increase the strength of the signal. Another one is decoder. Nothing but in this demodulation or been demodulation process has been takes place. Another one is reconstruction filter. In this it is used to get back the original signal. Finally the output is given to destination. Mainly PCM are used for to generate digital stream in terms of zeros and ones. Okay.